What's that? People say the new Intel chips are unstable. Well, I could have told you that. Their CEO is unstable. I mean, he fell over right in front of everyone. Oh, hi there. I'm Sam Tucker from Apple. And you may have heard recently that Intel are having some issues with their new Raptor Lake CPUs that sometimes fail all of the time. I guess this Raptor crashed into a tar lake and couldn't get out, and then overheated and blew up. So the crash people are complaining about usually happens when they're playing games, which is why you never hear such an issue with an Apple machine, because
no one really games on a Mac.
I know.
So people thought this might be a graphics card issue, since the error talks about running out of video memory. But Nvidia has since placed all the blame on Intel, saying that when they built their new chips, Intel actually
Sharded and distributed across more GPUs.
Yes, if you look at all the times that this error does show up, it appears that it happens in Raptor Lake CPUs this much of the time, which is, yes, almost all of the time. Uh-oh, looks like this might be an issue with the architecture of the chip.
It's architecturally incorrect.
Oh, and it's not just your PC that's crashing, but game companies are having their multiplayer servers glitch out because of these bad chips they have in them.
Sometimes it doesn't just work.
In fact, according to the YouTuber Level 1 Techs, some companies that provide Raptor Lake data centers are now charging a lot more because they have to come in and fix them all the time, which costs them a lot of money. I don't know why they just don't stop using these chips. I mean, imagine if Apple sold you a faulty computer and instead of fixing the underlying problem, we just upped the price of Apple Care. No, here at Apple, we don't do that. We just sell you the faulty computer. So, what's Intel doing about this? Well, they have acknowledged the problem. They don't know what the problem is, but they just know that it's there. It's like Intel's market share. Why does that still exist? So strange. There have been BIOS updates, and motherboard manufacturers now have a special Intel Slow mode that tells the system not to give Raptor Lake chips too much power, or they might blow. But this does make the chips much slower than advertised. And so they should probably do a recall. Although, since this affects all their chips, it would be a total recall. And that's only a 7 out of 10.
Subscribe today.
Wow, and I thought Windows recall was bad. Oh, hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. And if you want to know what Apple did when there was an architectural abnormality in their chips, well, we certainly didn't do a recall. Check the video in the corner to have a look now. Subscribe.